already know, it's your girl, Amara La Negra, and welcome to my show. This is Exactly Amara, a production of iHeartRadio. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As usual, you know that I always like to thank you guys first for supporting me, showing me love, and for always accepting me transparent and as organic and as real as I am, because sometimes I know I could be a little bit, tú me entiendes, a little saucy, but you guys love me the way that I am. So don't forget to subscribe, rate us 5 stars, and share this podcast with your friends, with your friends' mom, with your mama's. Share with everybody. If you know somebody that you feel like, bueno, this episode, I feel like it can relate to somebody, share it. Don't be stingy with the podcast. And also leave a comment. Leave a comment because I'm always there to read whatever it is that you guys have to say, whether it's good or it's bad. Hey, I listen to it all. And I also want to know your opinion on the show. Do you want to hear something specific? Do you want to see something specific? Whatever it is, you already know. Also, follow us on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Subscribe right there. Just write Exactly Amara in the search bar or Amara La Negra in the search bar. Y ya, mi amor. Con eso you can see everything that happens behind the scene. Or you can also follow on Instagram and on Twitter, which is Exactly Amara. I'm always posting pictures, videos, y toda esa vaina. Anywho, today's episode, I thought that we would have some fun and I would be answering some would you rather. Obviously, yo no podía hacer este show sin mi amigo, colega, productor. I mean, he is so awesome. And I love having him on the show. To be honest, we have great chemistry. I'm like, we should do this more often. Alex is in the house. Gang.
Thank you for having me here again. I mean, you could ask the questions to yourself.
I could ask the questions to myself?
No, I'm just...
Okay. We can ask each other questions también. Hey,
this is the show of doing it on your own, doing it to yourself.
Doing it to yourself. You know what? Actually, not this morning, but yesterday I had to do it to myself. I always do it to myself. That could mean many things. Now, if your mind is in the gutter, hey, that's on you. But anyways, wow. Alex. So tell me about today's game, or I guess today's fun. How is this?
Well, you know what? Yeah, we've covered a multitude of different topics here whenever I jump in the show with you. And today I thought, you know what, let's have some fun. You know, we've had some questions come in from the audience and people all over the world who listen to Exactly Amara. So today we're going to play a little game that I decided to come up with just so that people could get a little bit deeper into who you are and into your thoughts of would you rather.
Would I rather? You know? Okay,
yeah,
people getting deeper into me, I'm going to have no privacy.
Oh yeah. Well, let's do this. Let's do this the fun way, because this is what we're here to do here. My very first question for you, Amara, is: would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year? And before you even think of this, I'm gonna give you a second here.
Yeah.
Money comes and goes. Love is forever.
Love is forever.
So go ahead. I'm gonna and explain why you're choosing the one that you chose.
So would I rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I shall say, like Tina said, what's love got to do with it? Give me the money. Give me the money, because let me tell you something. Anytime that I have given my love, okay, I've given my love away, me terminan jodiendo. Entonces, and with no money and no love tampoco. At least if I got the money, we can, tú me entiendes, make it work somehow and I can live happy somehow. And unfortunately, especially in the world that we live today, you can basically buy love.
Oh my God.
It's terrible to say it that way, but okay, everything now has become a negotiation. Women and men are with each other as a business transaction. Why should I be with you? I love you, but do you have money? I love you, but can you pay these bills though? I love you, but if something goes down, can you pay my bills? No, you can't.
Is it like I once saw a meme say, they say money cannot buy you happiness, but have you ever seen a sad person on a jet ski?
Exactly. Now, does it mean that you could be a little bit lonely? Yes, obviously. The truth is, I know a lot of people that are very wealthy and are unhappy, because money realistically can buy you happiness. Money can buy you love,
And we've seen it with many stars, Amara. We've seen it with a lot of different celebrities that are on the top of the food chain when it comes to money and their status, and they se fallan.
Pero mírame a mí, I'm a bad bitch, okay? I'm a bad bitch. I'm smart. I got my money together. I got this good toto and everything. And look, I'm over here suffering. So that has nothing to do. So I definitely say that, money can buy you happiness completely. It can give you a certain extent of it, but it can't give you, happiness completely. Pero a la misma vez, sometimes you give your love to people and all this fucking love y tanta mierda. And then, you may be the one who's willing to, you know what? I am willing to pass up on money for love, but that person might not do the same for you if the opportunity were to come.
It's a double-edged sword. Money could be just as detrimental as love. You can get hurt by both.
Yes.
And you could also lose both.
Así mismo.
So,
that's
a good
you?
answer.
What would you rather love or would you rather the money?
A
couple of millions.
Millions would be fun. I feel, okay, so yeah, I would like to have some type of money that I could reinvest into things, right? And take care of my family. And once I have that and put away, yeah, I can find love. I'll find love.
This question, there wasn't the one thing until you're going to find it.
No, you don't feel like, so you want it to be either or and that's it.
Bueno, I thought it was, would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
Well, I'm winning the lottery next year, and then I'll find love the year after that.
Yeah, because when you got money, everybody loves you.
Everyone loves you.
Wow, that's trash.
Right?
But I get it.
Yeah. I see. I don't see. I guess it's I guess to each their own, right? On that topic. Here's the next one. Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories, tu memorias?
Would I rather lose my sight or lose my memories? Wow, that was deep. Hey,
that is super deep.
This is deep. The thing is that memories. You know what? I'd rather lose my memory. You know why? My memories, because to be honest, you don't remember every single thing that you've done your whole life since the day that you were born. You remember certain moments in life, but I think that at least if I could enjoy the day that I am living and remember this day, I'll probably go to sleep tomorrow and not remember, but I'll make the best out of that day with that memory.
At what point would you don't mind losing your memory from?
I don't mind forgetting all my exes. If I can delete all of them, like whatever memories it is that I have in my mind of my exes, y'all can press delete and reset. I'm cool with that part.
Did you ever see 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler?
Oh my God!
Goes to Hawaii.
His memory and everything.
He dates a girl who forgets everything after 24 hours. Yes, so he has to make her fall in love every 24 hours.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work. But I'll say this much though, losing my eyesight, I think, is obviously for those that have been blessed, because sometimes nosotros somos bien malagradecidos. And we're very ungrateful for the things that we have. For those that have been blessed to be able to open your eyes and see the beauty of life and nature and the people that we love and the things that surround us, I am grateful for my eyesight. I would never want to lose that, So if I had to lose my eyesight or my memories, I'd rather lose my memories and enjoy that day, enjoy that moment, create that moment. Y ya después, it is what it is.
It's a scary thought. But to those that might come across this podcast who might have lost their sight or might be losing, because there's a lot of people that lose their sight later on in life.
Yes.
We feel you. I've been wearing glasses all my life, so I take them off. I don't recognize you from the next person.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's why sometimes we can be so ungrateful that we have to be grateful for those that have, all your senses. Amen. And for those that don't have it, I'm in for you guys too, because at least you guys are still here and you're making the best out of whatever situation you may be going through. So shout outs to you. Especially if you're over here listening to Exactly Amara. Shout out to
hell
you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Would you rather, oh God, here we go. Would you rather have a third nipple?
A third nipple?
A third nipple or an extra toe? And in this instances, a lot of people do have extra toes, and there's a lot of people who have extra nipples?
I haven't met someone that has an extra nipple, but definitely send me some pictures at exactly Amara. I definitely want to see if you have an extra nipple. If you have an extra toe, shout outs to you with the extra toe. You must have great balance. But would I rather a third nipple or an extra toe? To be honest, I don't really do too much with my toes. It's like having an extra pinky toe. That's just there. Like the pinky toe is just there to get like extra
Is it true?
viandazos.
Is it true that that's what it's there for? Like you just smash it into corners of beds and tables?
Yeah, your little toe is just there to get smashed. But a third nipple could be interesting. Even though that I must admit, after I got my titties done, after I got my boobs done, I kind of lost a little bit of sensibility on my nipples. So in the beginning, it was fun. Like, oh yeah, let's do the hot dog. Okay, great. But then after, yeah, it's a hot dog. But after that, it's like, what's the point? I feel like now I just want my nipples for my babies. But I don't really do anything with them. They're just there, como que, So I guess.
So I mean,
just give it
it's safe to say your toe gets smashed a lot more than what you. My
little toe gets more smashed than I do.
Oh my God. That's all I got from that story. Is like my toe's just there to get smashed, so give me an extra toe.
Oh my! Would you rather an extra toe? Who wants an extra toe? Just take the nipple.
That's true. Extra sensitivity, extra fun.
Extra sensitivity, yeah.
Yeah. And if you have multiple children, you can feed them all.
There you go.
Yeah. So here's my next one. Would you rather date someone who was funny or date someone who was attractive?
Date someone funny or date someone attractive? Ooh. If you have a good personality, I'm down for it. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, the looks is going to fade away. Then I'm going to be stuck with you in a room for a long ass time. And if we don't get along and we don't vibe, then what's the point of doing this? So I'd rather you to, I guess, be funny than be attractive. Because dice mami que rosa es el cariño. The more you hang out with people, then eventually you start to look at them cute. Like, oh, you're not that bad. And then you start to like them. But here's my one thing, though. I don't you can't be too funny. You can't. I've gone out on dates, not dated, but I've gone out on dates with people that are too funny, and it's a wrap. That's what we're not gonna do.
Comedian too funny, or how does that work?
Yeah, like if every time I say something, you laugh for no reason, because I know people can have that nervous laugh, or you just want to laugh. It's like, what is wrong with you? Like everything can't be funny. Or anytime I'm pissed off, if I'm pissed off and you have a joke for everything, it's done. I don't.
Hey, so that's where this one comes in, right? What if they're like comedian-wise, like they don't really laugh a lot about everything, but they turn things into jokes and they try to make you laugh all the time. Yeah.
The thing is, when you date attractive people, which I've done también, they're so, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part, they're so like into themselves. I'm so hot. Oh yeah, don't you want my body? Yeah, I'm hot.
Can you give us, before we move on to the next, is there an experience for you where you've had this happen where they're in front of the mirror a little bit more than naturally, and
yes.
you're the one outside honking, waiting for them to come down? Like,
yes.
Do you have a story to share about that?
Yeah, actually, both of my exes. Well, okay, I'll say both of my exes, which could be any of them. So don't fool yourself. Yeah,
don't start looking into it. Yeah.
Don't fool yourself with your crunchy ass. That's why you're an ex, part of the past. But yeah, they would look in the mirror and just like early in the morning, wake up every time and just look at the abs and just, rub it like, oh yeah, and just do the arm thing in the morning, to see if I gotta work out some more. Como esa pendeja. And I was just like, bro, you look at yourself in the mirror more than I do. What is your problem? Straight metro. I don't have a problem with you being metro, pero bájale. Like, bring it down like 10 notches. So, yeah, now, ladies, girls, tell me if you know where I'm coming from. If there's a guy that's really hot and he's attractive, but then he acts like he doesn't know that he's hot, tell me that's not hot. I'd be like, ooh, you fine. But entonces he'd be trying to act real humble and, cool. Like, I'm okay or whatever. I'm like, oh my God. Yes. But if you act like you're attractive, that goes for girls too. Girls that are pretty, if you act stank because you know that you're attractive, that's unattractive. But if you're pretty and humble with it, you're still approachable. I think that's, I don't know.
Are dad bods in?
I like dad bods. I don't know who said that they weren't in. Personally, I don't really care about the whole 6-pack personally. If you have a
There's a
six
lot of
pack,
women out there who love their dad bods. There's a lot of
yeah,
very attractive looking women that know that they're very attractive model wise, and
yeah.
you see them with dudes that are in their average dad bod, like, yeah,
I like la barriguita. I like my man to have a little barriguita. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like the
una
beer
pipa.
belly, pero I like una barriguita. Entonces, getting into details, girls, you already know okay, it's a little saucy when you get in certain posiciones and you get that belly placky, placky, placky. You know what I'm talking about? Ew. So I like my little dad bods too.
I like that. I like that. And that goes out for men too, man. Men have a certain attraction to certain looking women as well. Not every man in the world is chasing the Barbie doll looking like woman. That is not true.
Are men into still like real women, like la cellulite with
Yes.
the cellulite and the stretch marks
100%.
and the mondongo and the jelly rolls on the side? You'll
100%.
take the jelly rolls?
Yeah, I have personal friends that are very like, good looking dudes, worked out all their life. They work out just to keep in shape. They're not out there looking at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
They love their women. They love their women, not
Women.
oh, there's another chick in here who sweats it out for 16 hours. No, they're
Yeah.
like, and it's
Un
beautiful.
poquito
It's a beautiful thing.
mondongo. I think it's kind of hot a little bit, not for nothing. I said it before. Once upon a time, I still find women attractive. That doesn't mean that I want you. I just can admire a girl that's pretty. And I think it's still pretty when I see a girl que tiene un poquito de celulite, but you still have a nice shape. Like if you get a little cellulite, a little stretch mark, there's nothing wrong with it. You just have a natural body or it's human. And even if it's not natural, but you still got a little jelly, shout out to all the girls that got the jelly and ain't afraid to shake it, okay? So
Yeah, love is love, man. Love is love.
love is love. That's right. And if you turn off the lights, it's even better.
Ahí está. The next one here that I have for you is, would you rather have your own robot or private jet?
Would I rather have my own robot or a private jet? It depends.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen this as of late. One of the big electronic shows in Vegas unveiled actual like robots, like humanoid looking robots that actually talk to you and do things for you. And we're heading into a world like the Jetsons now, like the cartoon where there's different robots and stuff. So
yeah, but my question is, would I rather have a robot or have a private jet? But what does the robot do? Like
that's why that's what I was everything. So it'll clean the house for you. It'll do what the things
robot's
that you
gonna
need.
clean the house, pay the bills. Pero can the robot give me the freaky stuff también, and I could just shut it off?
There's plenty of robots out there in the adult industry that do the freaky stuff.
I know. I'd be googling on the low too, but then I'd be deleting it because then I'd be embarrassed with myself.
You gotta use incognito mode on your browser, so nobody knows what you're doing.
No, but it is true. Okay, so I think that I would rather have my private robot. Because the jet, how often am I really going to use the jet?
I was just going to say that. How often are you really flying? And then you got to pay to have it parked somewhere. You got to pay for the gas.
Y la gasolina está muy cara, mi amor. Unless it's one of those Tesla private jets que you connect it to the electricity. Y tampoco, porque el bill después te llega alto. And that's too much. Mira, I'd rather have the robot. The robot, límpiame la casa, do the bed, yada, yada, yada. Make sure that when I come home, everything's together. Here's the robot. Divino fabuloso. In the nighttime, Papa, you already know what you gotta do, and you already know the spot. Ding, 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 ding. Dale, shut it off.
You just downloaded right into the robot. This is what I like.
Exactly. This is what I like, and I can disconnect you when you start to get annoying. I think it's great. I shall have a robot.
There we go. So anybody out there making robots, please hit up Exactly Amara on Instagram.
But it kind of dehumanizes you a little bit, don't it? Because now, I'm not going to lie. Look, between you and me, and I'm going to be completely sexually open right now, respectfully. But this is my truth. Ever since I haven't had a partner for a very long time, you end up taking care of yourself, right? You end up playing DJ. You already know.
I totally remember the DJ, yeah.
So afterwards, I almost feel like it a little bit dehumanizes you from that human connection with someone else. Because now I already know I can handle myself. I can do it in my own time. I know when and where, this and that. And it's great. And it's safe. It's safer, right, than to be out in the streets. Pero you kind of lose that human connection. And even when you go back into trying to look for it, it's kind of awkward. So I can only but imagine what it is when you become adapted to having a robot or these like animated illusional worlds that they create.
Yeah, in the VR world, yeah, people are into this whole like virtual reality thing.
Exactamente. Y ya después como que when you want to connect with a real human being, you don't even know how to act.
Here's a little side quest on this. Isn't it kind of like the same thing as social media and having a cell phone attached to you all day? You kind of lose
Yo.
yourself in that world where you become a slave to the cell phone, where you're always on it, like it needs to be around you. You're stuck in social media. You're stuck in this world of trying to take the best pic or post the best
Me?
thing or,
I'm one of
you know.
those. I think that I have more friends on social media than I have in real life. There's people that I don't even know, but we talk every day,
Yeah.
and I don't even know who you are.
And that's the good part. Those are the good parts, right? You
Yeah,
find
but
interesting people out there, but at the same time, I still like going to my local bar and hanging out, meeting a couple peeps.
But mira, I posted recently something on my social media that it was with Kanye West where he said that now we're gonna keep playing this game, but we just got a little bit deep. But people these days are so caught up with social media and this fake life of what reality should be, that we no longer go outside, we no longer hang out with friends, we're no longer living our real lives because we're so caught up in this internet, social media world where we're concerned about other people's opinions, people that we don't even know. A lot of things. You miss out on your life. You could spend a day, 2 days stuck home on your computer, on your phone, and you literally missed out on real life. So that's something that I feel that I wish that we can kind of get back from like back in the
Yeah,
days.
and like you said, we're about to jump onto the next would you rather question here, but
Yeah.
here's a real quick one. Ed Sheeran, Ed Sheeran, the singer,
Yeah.
he explained that he hasn't had a cell phone since 2015.
Ay, pero entonces how do you survive in the
He
streets?
got stuck in that whole like social media world, like always being a slave to the phone. So he has his iPad. He spends time during the day to check his email, answer people back, and if you have to get to him, you know his phone number, and that is it. That is his life now, and he
That's
says
kinda
it
good.
changed him completely.
That's kind of good. The only thing is that now a lot of us we make money off social media. So it's
Right.
like social media now has become a way of earning income, and that's where it gets complicated. But if I didn't make money from it, I would try my best to spend less time on social media.
And you
'Cause
could
I
always
do
have a
spend
team
lot
do
of
that
time.
for you. You could always have a team, hey, listen, or someone with you. Help me, let's make the video. But there's no
Right.
need for me to sit in front of the video, like the thing, seeing
Because
comments and stuff.
Instagram, the truth is, you're there, and just like Twitter, pa chismosean.
Pa
I want to
chismosear,
see what you ate, what you go, what you did, da, 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 and who's pregnant, who's not pregnant, who's breaking up. But is that really bringing any value to your life? Not necessarily. But anyways, that's another topic.
So,
And to be
yeah.
honest, we should talk about it in another podcast show.
Here's another one. Would you rather your mom arrange your marriage or marry your most recent ex?
Oh wow. Well, my mom's gonna hate me for what I'm about to say. Thankfully, her English is not too good. But the thing is that if my mom would arrange my marriage, so my options is either my mom arranges my marriage or me marry my ex. Okay. If my mom arranges my marriage, I know that he's probably gonna be older, he's gonna be rich, and she's not gonna care if I like him or not. It's just like, mira, he's gonna take care of you. He's gonna handle it. Y aguántate ahí.
That's the old school, like Latinos and Hispanics are like that, right? My
Yep.
mom used to say that all the time.
Yeah. She's like, aguántate ahí. And then with time, you're gonna learn to love him and get over it. Now, if I do it on my own, like with my ex, and it's just, or one of my exes, whatever, it would be based off somebody that I'm physically attracted to. It would be based off many things. Pero as you can tell, I am not the best one selecting. So,
And vibes are excellent. We need
vibes, chemistry is important.
Yeah.
Pero to be honest, studies have shown that arranged marriages actually last longer than those that do it out of physical attraction or out of love, what they consider love at the time. Being in love. You could be in love for a certain amount of time. That fades away. That fades away eventually. So maybe I think that my mom would make a good selection. She would make a good choice, thinking further ahead in life, thinking for like, the checking out the boxes. Does this person, is he respectful? Is he a hard worker? Is he da-da-da? Me, I'm automatically going to assume, is there attraction? Do we have chemistry? Da-da-da. And then I'll look into all that other stuff. So who knows?
I like that. I like that. And you know what? I feel like perhaps maybe you, if there's somebody was to ask your kids this question, what would your answer be?
What do you mean?
So if someone were to ask your kids, what do you think their answer would be if they were to have an arranged marriage by their mom, which would be you, or marry their most recent ex? Would you still have the same mentality as your mom? Marry someone who could take care of you with money and you'll learn to love them? Or what kind of advice would you give your children?
I would have the same mindset as my mom, just a little bit more modified, right? I would still want them to be happy, and I would try to pay attention to the things that they are attracted to physically in a man, which is something that my mom doesn't care, right? My mom will automatically say, "A le gustan los hombres con tatuaje, esos delincuentes," right? But I would try to look for certain things. Okay, I'm going to do my best to put this person together, but I do understand specifically these days that things have changed so much, how you do have to look for someone that can financially be stable, be, support system. Because muchos hombres estos días, mi amor, quieren que tú lo mantengan. They want you to be the women to maintain them. And de que, women equality, women are making as much money as men, this and that. So now I don't got to work and I'm just going to be home. And my girl's going to pay the bills and she got it because she's an empowered woman. No, mi amor. It's either 50-50. Que 50-50? Why we got to... Do you still believe in 50-50?
Yeah, I definitely do. I believe in the whole aspect of, everyone helping each other out any way they can, especially like with bills and whatnot. I mean, is that what something that you're thinking about with the 50-50?
I don't know. I don't know if I believe in 50-50 anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what it is? You need to find a right person to 50-50 with.
There's no 50-50. Why I gotta give 50? I think 50 is too much.
Oh, yeah, you're thinking about yourself.
50
okay,
is
never
too
mind.
much. No, I think that I can give 30 in a good day. Like, I could give you 30. Honestly, I should be giving you 25, but I'm going to give you 30 so that you don't feel bad. And the rest really be on you. Because the toto holds more value. And I'm here, like, there's a lot. I'm giving you all types of support, cleaning, cooking, all this. And, working.
Well, that's when the conversation changes at that point.
Oh, my God.
Because
we need another podcast show.
If you're going to be at home, taking care of your children and not being able to financially support someone, yeah, of course, obviously, then it just all goes.
No. I want to work. I want to work.
You still want to work? Okay.
Yeah, I want to work and I want to make my money and I want to give you 30%.
Well, we'll see.
I think
when you find out someone what they tell you.
Ladies, oh my God, this is such a good topic for the Instagram. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to post it on my page and I want to know what you guys think. Should women these days, or overall, should relationships still be 50-50? Couples, should they still be 50-50? Should women give less than men? Should men give more? Do you still believe that men are supposed to be the providers and women are supposed to be the, the nurturer and all this other good stuff? I'm not saying to be cooking and cleaning the house because después, mi amor, vienen all the feminists to eat me up. That's not what I said. What I said is, I know that we want equality, but how much equality do we want? Do we really want it? When do we want it? Because do we want it all the time or just when we're getting money at work? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Anyways, that show's coming up real soon.
Good, yeah. I mean, and I think we had a lot of fun today. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of the would you rather, and we've answered a lot. And
yeah,
I've given
so good. I loved it.
I've given my 30% today. So
I have loved it. Honestly, I love doing my podcast with you, Alex. We get along so good. The energy and the vibes are so great. And I'm so grateful and thankful to have you guys. You already know. Where can they follow you?
Oh man, don't put me out there.
Don't put you on blast.
This is all about exactly Amara, but anybody could find me. Anybody could find me.
Because the ladies might be like, "Oh my God, he's kind of cute or whatever." I'm like, I don't know. Okay.
But no, I'm not.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, I try. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just an average dude,
Alex, thank you so much for coming in today. I want to thank everyone for joining me. And remember to follow Exactly Amara and my Cultura podcast on Instagram. Also, you already know, go check us out on the YouTube at Exactly Amara or Amara la Negra. You can also watch, like I said before, the behind the scenes, all that good stuff, all the things that you don't get to see This has been a production of iHeart's My Cultura podcast network. And for more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite show. Today's show was so lit, and while I was doing it, I don't know, my mind was going at 1,000 miles per hour because I just thought of so many other great episodes that we can do. We're going to work on that real soon. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. I shall check you guys next Thursday on Exactly Amara.